Well, it's Valentine's Day week, and before the break, we got a couple of neat gift ideas, but believe me, you're going to be in the doghouse if you forget dessert.
Well, of course, we wouldn't let that happen.
No.
As a matter of fact, the dish that we're making today is going to rack you up some brownie points. Joining us to show us how to do the chocolate souffle, Chef Jordan Lloyd from Bartlett Pear Inn in Easton. I'm just enjoying the smell of what we're doing here. So what do we need to do this?
So this is a classic dessert that we do at the Bartlett Pear Inn, and a big winner during Valentine's and for our romantic couples. We're using Subasura chocolate. We have a bowl of chocolate, butter, and eggs. We have a meringue. We're going to bring them together in a nice butter dish and put them in the oven for about 15 minutes, and we have this gorgeous chocolate souffle.
Okay, sounds easy.
Even I can do this?
Even you can do this.
This is good.
So we're going to start with our egg whites and our meringue. If you'll start that, Jimmy.
Okay, now you've already got some of this already started in here, right?
Yep, I got it moving just a little bit.
Okay.
And then slowly incorporate your sugar, and we're going to make meringue.
Okay.
And Lisa, if you'll incorporate our chocolate and our butter and our egg yolks.
Okay,
We're gonna
here?
Right in there.
Okay, and this is the butter?
That's all the
yolks?
egg yolks.
All
It's
the
farm
egg
fresh yolks from Stonehouse Farms, one of our
Okay.
local farms. And
Am I
then we
putting all
can
this
mix that right up. Yep, you're
All this
doing
one in?
great.
Okay.
Just keep right on going. Keep right on going.
Chocolate.
And then while you're doing that, I'm going to set up one of our little ramekins here.
Yeah, show me how to do that.
So there's an interesting technique with souffle. If you hit the bottom,
Right.
and then you just do straight lines along the top or along the side,
Okay.
it helps the souffle get rise.
Oh.
If you go
Oh, okay.
against the souffle, it
Yeah.
won't allow it to rise as high.
And
So
rise
that's-
is a big thing with your souffle.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. That's what we're.
And that's just straight up butter.
It's just straight butter. Yep. We create a little lip,
Okay.
and then we take some granulated sugar, dump it right in,
Oh, that's a lot of sugar.
and well, we're gonna spin it out.
Oh,
We just
okay.
want to, we want a nicely coated ramekin, and then that's great.
Am I doing this
Okay.
right?
You're doing great. Go ahead and finish that off.
And
Let's turn it up just one quick, get it well incorporated,
Okay.
and that's ready to go.
And I think this is all
This
melted
looks-
together.
That looks beautiful.
Oh, I just want to lick the
I saved some spoons for you just for
Okay.
that. Yep. So we'll get rid of this.
Okay, that's out.
And then, let's see. A nice technique to know about souffles is you do it in stages. So you go one, and then we're gonna mix this up
Okay.
very quickly.
Why?
Because this is how we create our air. This is called tempering. So you put your first batch of egg whites in there.
Okay.
And that tempers the chocolate with the egg whites and brings together a nice mix
Ah.
and cools it down a bit. And then you put another batch of egg whites in.
So if I did that all at once, what would it do?
It just wouldn't rise as high.
You'd have brownies.
Yeah.
Brownies.
It's you know what? It's still going to be a delicious chocolate cake no
Right.
matter what.
Okay.
You know, and that's what's most important. And then you do it in one more stage, and this is where it's really going to help you get your air in your souffle.
Now, could you do that with a mixer, or do you do it hand?
I would do it by hand just
Okay.
because you can fold, so you can really save a lot of that air that you've created with your meringue, with your egg whites.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you've
So
done this
now
a time or two, haven't you?
a couple times.
couple
I've done it a couple times. So now we have this beautiful chocolate batter. We're going to pour it right into our souffle mold.
Okay. To the top.
To the top.
To the top.
All right.
And then this will make enough for 4 or 5 souffles. And I know the recipe that you have online is the same style.
Okay.
And then you just want to wipe it right off to get it nice and flat.
How about that?
And then I would store it in the refrigerator for about 10 or 15 minutes, and that'll solidify the butter.
Okay.
We pop it in the oven. I went ahead and started this one, so I hope our timing is okay.
Okay.
We
So
got
we
Magic
pop
of
it in
TV
the oven.
going?
Yeah, we have Magic
Oh,
TV
how
oven.
And while you're getting that out
Let's
of
see
the oven,
how we go.
I'll let you know there are several
Oh,
ways you can get the shopping list and instructions on how to make this. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to
This is very
1729
hot.
North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801. You can also go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab, or give us a call at 443-880-9116.
Take a look at
And
this.
a fun technique. I used a doily, but you can use anything. You know, great to do with your kids or your family, and a cute way to.
Yeah, let Lisa
this
do
is
that
very
one.
hot.
Just-
This is very hot.
I got it. I was so excited.
She was
I
ready
wanted
for
to
it, Will.
try.
Here, you do this one.
Okay.
You do this one.
This one right here. And you said this is 10x.
Confectionery sugar. Yep, 10x.
So you just cut a heart out. Make
That's
yourself
it.
a pattern.
Or make a couple of hearts. Do whatever
right.
you would like. And then here, allow me to bring this right over.
And we're going to taste this.
Oh,
my.
yes. And then the best dessert sauce for this is your favorite ice cream. Put it in the refrigerator the night before.
Yeah.
And let it melt on purpose. We have a Smith Island baking ice cream that we actually produce for the company. We do chocolate and vanilla.
Oh
So
my
you
goodness,
take this
yeah.
vanilla ice cream, and that's your dessert sauce.
Boom.
Okay. Well, we've got to taste this.
This is for you. You
This
take
one's
that.
right here.
Yeah, there
okay.
you go.
And, oh,
Oh boy! Oh
I don't
boy!
even know where to begin.
See, half of the fun is just trying to get it in the spoon.
You make a mess. You have fun.
Is that how it goes?
That's
I'm
right.
in heaven.
Huh?
That is
Like that, are
heaven.
you?
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that fun?
So delicious. Thank you so much.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm
absolutely.
not sure if I like that or not. I'm going to have to eat the rest of it to be sure. Thank
Well,
you so much.
still ahead
You're
on
welcome.
Delmarva
You're welcome.
Life. We are still trying to figure out where Brian is on Delmarva. We already got one clue. It's time for the second.
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, here is your second and final clue. Clue number 2, strawberries help put this town on the map. I'll reveal where I am when we come back. But first, Jimmy and Lisa, while you're in the kitchen, here's another handy how-to tip with Rachel Ray on how to put your produce away.
So if you've resolved that you want to cook a little more often at home, whichever day of the week you do your big grocery shop, process everything so it's ready to use. When you bring home your vegetables, like carrots or celery, cut the ends, wash them. Same thing with your romaine. Put everything away clean and ready to use. Herbs all go dry into a bag with a towel to absorb moisture, get all the air out, except basil. Treat it like fresh flowers. Put a baggie over the top. It'll create a little greenhouse, and the basil will keep growing.